Hello. How are you? Welcome to Bma's Crafty Corner. I am Bma, better known as Els, and I apologize for being a little late this morning. I was on the phone. A call came in. I had to take it. Okay, so what we're supposed to be doing is kind of looking at what we have to see what we're going to be doing for our next journal. So, hello, Arlene. Hi, Gypsy. How you doing this morning, ladies? All right, let's take a look. What do we have? The book that shall not be named. Not that one. Steampunk. Some kitties. One more. There has to be one more. There's 4 on the list. Yeah. That's not it. Oh, okay. I know. That one's not bad. All right. So we have 4 possibles on the list. And we're not gonna. I'm gonna do these in the orders that they're listed. So the first one is a steampunk journal. Well, crap! I just dropped everything. Oh. Okay. Let's see. All right. So the first one is steampunk, and we have some pockets that we started making for it, and we have all kinds of pieces to make ephemera, and we have this, which is from Girl One Art. I bought this through Temu, but I went on to Etsy and I found that this is from Girl One Art, and so I bought the digital from her as well, and I have to get it printed up, but basically it's a really nice steampunk set. Her images are much more crisp than this, and much more detailed as far as color. So this is one of our options. That is in our choices. Step G. Marie, hello. So this is one of our options, is steampunk. And I cannot get this back in the bag. It'll go. Okay, there we go. So this is one of our options. And I'm not telling you guys what kind of a journal we're going to make out of each one of them, because I don't want that to sway opinion, you know? All right, so the second choice that's on the list is the book that shall not be named. Most of us know what that is, but let's take a look. So the book that shall not be named is this one right here. And this is the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. We made one of these before. I'm going to tell you, if you're new here, why this is the book that should not be named. We started doing this, and it's like, I got a copy of this book. It's a very popular book with journal makers because of the images in it. And so I got a copy of this book, and you can see it's about a 1-inch spine. And I gutted it. Now this is the 4th copy of this book that I've had. I gutted it, and then we started making the journal. And we really just started, we were like, oh, it's just going to be like 3 signatures. Simple, easy. It turned into 4 signatures, a folio, and 2 books. Actually, when it was done, it was 6 signatures. And it was a 2-part book, and it had like 2.5-inch spines, and it was just, oh my God, over the top, ridiculous. So over time, we've made some pockets and things using pages out of this book. And as you can see, they're very beautiful images, but we've made a few pockets out of this book. These are flip-up journal pockets. We've got corner pockets and, top load pockets, and just, wow, all kinds of pockets that we've made out of this book. We have lots of the imagery still left. I actually have a whole nother set of this down there on the Gramercy cart, so we have plenty of pages to work with. And we have a digital. This one is called Colorful Rhapsody. And I have not found who makes this one. I don't know what the actual name of it is on Etsy, but I will continue to search to see if I can find it. But beautiful paper. This one has got beautiful images. And I will see if I can find the original of this, who they stole it from, so that we can do it. There are 2 sheets of each paper in here. So they made 2 copies of each one. But it very much, I think, works with the original Edith Holden. And so we will try and find the original artist on this one. And I will, if this is the book, I will try to behave myself this time and not get carried away with the amount of things that we do for it. So this is the book that shall not be named. Back into its envelope it goes. The images that I use are digitals that are purchased from Etsy, and I will tell you who I get them from, but I can't give you access to the ones that I have, because that's not fair to the Etsy developers. Okay, so then the other one that's on the list is the Silly Kitty. And let me tell you, we have a lot of stuff for this. We have stickers and stickers and stickers and more stickers. There is some fabric, so it could be a fabric journal. We have more stickers and more stickers. No outfit is complete without cat hair. And all kinds of, we got some, these are Project Life cards, and they're all cat themed. So we have those. We have these little kitty stickers. We have these, which are vintage. These are from Ambassador, little vintage kitty stickers. More Project Life cards that are all basically kitty themes. We have some embellishments. We have some gels, more paw prints. These are also vintage. They're archival from Provo Craft. This is a very old brand of stickers. We have some Daiso that's got kitties on it, more Daiso. And we have 2 sets of cats paper. I own both sets of these off from Etsy. This one's called Feline Royalty or Royal Feline. And this one is the Gentleman Cats. And I have both of these. I purchased them off of Etsy. So we have all of that that's going to be in the kitty one, if we do the kitty journal. I don't know what kind of journal we're going to do, but it'll be a kitty journal. And then the other one that we're going to be doing is a Peter Rabbit, and I don't have it set yet in the thing. I'm still looking to find out whose digital this is. If you know, please let me know so that I can buy it off of Etsy. I thought that it was possibly Victoria, and it wasn't. So I thought maybe it was one of the other designers that I use frequently, and it's not theirs either. So I don't know what designer this belongs to. But we have this, and we have stickers, and we have some other digitals that I did get off of Etsy. And so we have enough here to start on a journal. And so that is our Peter Rabbit, and that is another possibility. So those are the 4 possibilities. I just need you guys to go and vote. So if you go over to the Facebook group, at the top of the page, there is the stuff that's pinned at the top in the box. In there is the spot where you vote on what our next journal is going to be. And then, I figure out what it is. And we have until, I think it's Tuesday night, maybe. When are we doing it? Wedding. It's down the road. Let's see. I don't remember. Today's the 23rd. Oh, yep. We have until the 27th, okay? So you have until the 27th, which is next Tuesday, to decide what we're doing. Or was that today? No, because I just posted this. So you have until the 27th, and that's, then we're going to get started on the new journal. So go over to there and hi, Mari. Hi, Christine. Thank you for popping in to say hi. I was starting to get worried. And I get worried. I do this weird thing where I get in the car and I drive, So let me see here. So right now, I can tell you what's in the lead. God help me. It's the book that shall not be named, with over half of the votes currently totaled. Unfortunately, only 5 people have voted. So go over and do the voting so that, 6 people have voted. So there's 1 person for Peter Rabbit, one person for a silly kitty, 3 votes for the book that shall not be named, and 1 vote for steampunk. So, kind of go over there and vote. That's the link for it, so you can go over there and check that out. Definitely do that. Okay. So because there's a little bit of confusion on the pick a journal. Here's what I need you to do. These are crooked. Oh no, just okay. Yes, it is. It's crooked. They're crooked. I think they are anyway. All right. So all you're going to do is take a 3x5 piece of paper, and you're going to write your idea on the piece of paper. And then you're going to put it into an envelope, and you're going to address the envelope to me. Do not put heartsies and flowers and write your name or anything else on this piece of paper, okay? You're going to put it in an envelope. You're going to send it to me. When it comes in and Hubber sees them, and they're, letter size envelopes, he's going to open them, and then he brings me the cards. I stack up all the cards, and what I do is I put a number on the card. So this would be number 1. The next one that comes in is number 2, and so on and so forth. Then I figure out how many cards I have. If I have 10 ideas, we put 10 numbers in a jar, and then shake them up. Go away, puppy dog. I shake them up, and we pick one. And whatever number that is, I then go through all of the cards, find the number that it is, and that is the book that we are going to make. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Of course she can vote. All she has to do is just contact you or me or anybody else who's in the group, who's in Facebook, who has a Facebook, that will vote for proxy for her. Of course she gets to vote. Everybody gets to vote. Shit, tell me what you want. I'll do it right now. Come on, Mari. Tell me which one you want. Do you want the book that shall not be named? Do you want to see steampunk? Would you like to see the silly kitty? Or would you like Peter Rabbit? You tell me, I put the vote in for you. No, you cannot put a butt on it. Nothing that's going to tell me who it's from. Steampunk, all right? Steampunk for Mari. Vote recorded. Okay. So, why do I have washi tape out? Oh, I know what this is. Okay. That was from that night. All right. So, the other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the Projects of 26 challenge. Right now, we're doing it on the 1st and the 15th of every month. Would you rather we did it like we've done in the past, where we do it every week? If so, let me know, and I will make more sets. You're fine, Miss Mari. We're catching you up right now. That's what we're doing today. It's catching up. So let me know if you guys want to do this weekly instead of on the 1st and the 15th. We can do this weekly. Okay. You like it as it is? Okay. Well, everybody just kind of put your opinion in, and we'll do that. Today is the last day to sign up for the washi swap. So let me make sure. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we have that one. Let me go down here. Okay, get rid of all that. Holy crap, snow. Why would people send me pictures of snow? Okay. Don't do that. So, today's the last day for the washi swap signups. It's also the last day to send me an email saying, hey, I don't have any washi tape, but I would still like to receive a swap, in which case I will send you one. Oh, so you send me more? Woman, you're glad I love you. So yeah, all you have to do is just let me know that you want to get a washi tape swap. I have a lot of washi tape. I will gladly send it to you. And if you tell me, you're doing a specific project, I would probably even send you washi tape that works for that project, in my opinion. So tomorrow I will tell everybody in the group who the partners are. If you're not on Facebook, Miss Mari, I will send you and let you know, who you're sending to. Okay. I don't think we have a lot of people set up for this one. Yes. Playing card, about 18 inches of washi tape, 2 cards in the envelope, mail it off. Let's see. How many people do we have? All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have 6 people set up for this one. De nada. It's not a lot. Maybe we could extend this if people wanted to, still sign up. We could extend it like through the end of the month, through the 30th, and then I'll announce posts on partners on the 31st. Let me see, what did we put in here? We said we didn't put a date in, so I can extend this if I need to. If you guys want to give it another week and see if more people are going to sign up. Entirely up to you. Let's see. For the pick a journal for this, they have to be here by February 21st. Okay. Let's see. This Sunday is the last Sunday in the month, so we're going to be doing double prize day. And Tonight is the very first Friday Night Nuts. This is just a hangout and chat kind of thing where, we talk about anything you guys want to talk about. I do have an opening topic for us. I've been kind of, thinking about what we were going to talk about because I was a little nervous about it. And so I came up with an idea of something we can talk about. So we'll talk, when we get together tonight, we'll shoot the crap. Remember now, this one doesn't start until 8 p.m. That's 9, 10, and 11 across the country. But it's Friday night, get a glass of wine, hang out, put on your Attends. You're going to need them. That's Michelle. She would always say that. But we're going to hang out. We're just going to shoot the crap. And we're going to, I have a little project to do. I'm not really going to be putting my heart and soul into it. I'm just going to be kind of putting stuff together while we're talking. I know you mod on Friday nights. And, we may move it to a different night of the week. But for right now, we're doing it on Fridays because that's the day that we have open. Let's see what else. I have been going through the filing cabinet and I've been pulling the paper that was left when somebody left and they moved. And I've been putting it into small packs, and we're going to be getting rid of it. In probably some of it we'll be getting rid of in the next sale. And, if there's more than that, we'll do just a sale for just that. I don't know. I want to get it. I want you guys to get it in your hands, and I want it out of here. So. Yeah, who do you mod for on Friday nights? She mods for a lot of channels. She does. So we have that. All right. So don't forget to go over and vote because, if you want to sign up for the Washi Swap, you have to do that by tonight because I'll be posting the partners tomorrow. February 21st for the Pick a Journal. The 1st and the 15th, as of right now, that's where we're sitting at the 1st and the 15th for the projects of 25 challenge. And the first, and what I'm doing with those is I'm actually putting them in the Facebook group and I'm listing them. And I think I'm going to put them on the YouTube channel as well on the community thing. I'm going to list them in there, and I'm listing them numerically. When I post a new one, I put it in the listing. So I'm thinking I'm going to do it on the YouTube channel as well, so people on YouTube can come over and check that out. It's I want everybody to be able to go back and do all of the challenges. Like if you start late and you want to do the ones that we've already done, I want everybody to do that. So I've been putting them on the Facebook group, but I think I'm going to put them here on the YouTube channel in the community tab as well. So that there'll be by the end of the year, there'll be a complete list of all the things that we've done. What else? I really think that's it. All right. Sit. We have this one that we did yesterday. We cut this out yesterday. And let's finish cutting out the parts and let's put this little puppy together and see what it looks like, you know? That's what I think we do. So we already measured this for a double, so we're going to do 2 small signatures. So I'm going to cut this part, and then we're going to cut the pieces, and then we have the die to cut for this part. And I'm going to do a magnet closure on this one. We don't do that often, but we're going to do a magnet closure on this one. Oh, let me see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We need paper. We need the purdy paper. Let's see. Which one should I choose? I do have a lot of paper. Do do do. Do 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 do. What is this? What is this? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Oh, you're so cute. You are so cute. Oh, if only there's more of that. Am I selling matchbook? You mean these things? These boxes? I'm in the next sale. You can actually get these, the little smaller one than this, but you can get these in the Etsy shop. I think. Or you could get them from me because they're expensive in the Etsy shop. How many do you want? I have to cover all the fees and everything in the Etsy shop. So in the Etsy shop, 5 of those with graphics and everything is like $7. So if you would like to just send me an email, let me know how many you would like. I will cut them for you, and the price for that set here for the five boxes and graphics is I think I sell them for $4 here live. But you can always ask me for those. Let me get back over here because I got to go back to this one because I have an order in the shop that needs to be done today. All right, so we're going to cut this. And what are we looking for? Oh, we're looking for a graphic to do this. What? I think the list has to be updated because the times are wrong and some of the stuff she changed is wrong on the list. She's doing is not changed. Just saying. Me? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong. I fix it. All right, that's cute, but I can't do that. Okay, new stuff. Let's go to new stuff. Let's see. Wow. No. Can't do that. Oh. Oh, yeah, I got to change that. Yes, must change that. Okay. Making a note. Change for Friday night notes on schedule. Okay, it's got a lot more letters than what it needs, but sorry, I'll fix it. decide what we should do with this. Ba-ba-ba. I mean, if we're going to use this base, you know, let's see what we have in I mean, I could cut another base, let's be honest. Let's go to Polka and see what Polka has. No. I want pink glitter paper. You're right, I do. Ooh. Let's do this one. I think I have it. All right. So, not gonna throw things at you. I'm being a good girl today. I am. I'm behaving today. All right, let's do this. Blah, 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 blah. You can go away. File. Select all. Do we not have a select all on here? No, we don't. Editing. All right, well, I guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to put some pictures in, and we're going to see what we like. All right, clip art. New shit. Polka art. Which one did we look at? Do this one. Okay, I'm going to open this. I'm going to put all of these in the print file, and we'll see. It'll take a minute. Ooh, pretties. Ooh, pretties. Ooh, pretties. Very pretties. Okay, I think we're going to use this one. So let's do, this is 6 inches tall. So let's do, we'll start here. Bigger. This one. Turn it. Make it bigger. Not quite that big. This one. I just need like 4 pages to get started. I can copy the rest of this stuff off later. All right, so it's 7, 5. Go. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Let's print 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 there, print over here. All right. So we are going to, we're going to use magnets for this, for the closure. And we're going to use 2. So I'm going to grab a piece of blue 110 that matches. That's going to print and we'll get started on this. Give me a second. I'm going to go get some 110. All right, so this is the closest we have at 110. And it's pretty close. So do I need to cut this? Not really, but we're going to do it anyway, you know? I mean, technically, we don't need to. But I want to see if it cuts, so, you know, we're going to do it. Oh. Yeah, so I started boxing up the paper, you know, packaging it. And I think what I'm going to do with it is, because I want to get rid of it, basically, it's going to be like 10 cents a sheet, more or less. Less. If you buy 10 sheets, it's going to be $1. And they're packed that way. You want 3 file folders? $1. Some of it, because really? I'm going to try that again. That did not cut. I'm going to try it again. You have to put a shim in there. Okay. Let's see if that did it. It did not. It has blades. All right, well, I'll cut that out by hand. I'm doing it one drawer at a time. So, there's different colors in each drawer, and not necessarily in any kind of normal order. You know, like I can't say, well, this drawer is all whatever, because it's not. It's all rather chaotic. Where's my scissors? Here they are. This thing is not like the top is really close to the top and the bottom, you know. Okay. Anyway, so the it's a mess. Okay, it's like whatever was shoved into the drawers, it's just shoved in there. So, So, I'm kind of doing things like this. So 3 file folders going to be $1. Okay. This is 35 pieces of assorted stuff. There's 2 file folders in here. There's some 24-pound paper. There's some card stock, 110-pound paper card stock. And there's, like the lined paper in here and stuff. So this is 35 pieces assorted. I'm probably going to sell it for like $250, because I want it out. I want it out of here. Not so much as hubby wants it out. He wants it gone, but he wants it out. All right. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking maybe it's just supposed to be, it's not supposed to cut. Maybe it's just supposed to imprint, but we want it to cut. So, I'm going to run a second one because it really thinned out the paper because I ran it so many damn times. I'm going to run another one real quick just so that I can glue them together. Thank God we're not using the other machine. We'd be here forever. So 110-pound cardstock. I'm just going to run it through once, literally just one time over, and then back. And I'm not even going to go back. We're just going to go through once. Yes, that sound is important. Shush. Here we go. And then I'll just cut that out. And then we'll glue them together and we'll have a nice thick piece to use as our spine. Okay. Put that down there. We'll cut this out. I'm just going to use my scissors. I'm going to try and do it right. Try and get it straight. I know that never happens, but we're going to try. There. Let's cut this end off. Oh. And we'll try to cut up here. Shoot. Yeah, it's going to be wonky. Shush. Now, if it's fabric, I could cut yards. Totally straight line. But for whatever reason, I just cannot do it to paper. Okay. All right, so we're going to glue these together to make this stronger. So let's do that. Come on, glue. A little here, a little there, some over here, some there. Okay. Here's some glue, there's some glue, everywhere some glue, glue. This old broad, she had a bottle. Glue, 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 glue. Okay. All right, so that is going to be our spine. Kind of fun, though, because that means we can do it like a hidden spine. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we have paper. So I chose hydrangeas. Yes? Yes. Okay. Hydrangeas. All right, we're going to do this over here. We're going to cut some panels. So this first one is 6 inches. So 5 3/4 by 3 1/4. So let's get the top off. Let's take the top off. You dirty girl. All right. Five 3/4. Just going to put us right there. Let's take this end off. 3 3/4. So let's cut this down the middle. And then we can figure out how wide we're going to go. Okay, so 3 3/4 would take us right here. So let's go at 4. And then we'll take this one, 3 3/4, put it right there. Let's take that part off. Close enough for hand grenades and horseshoes. And this needs to be 5 3/4 this way. Got it? Okay. So let's take a look. Now, see, that's not right. Measure again. 2, 3, 3 1/4, not 3 3/4, 3 1/4. So let's take 1/4 of an inch off this side, and then we're going to take 1/4 of an inch off this side. All right. All right, so that's going to fit on there. We're just going to use our vintage walnut because that's what we have. I need to put a new blade in this. Yeah, this one's Kaka blade. New blade. All right. I'm not going to round this or anything. I don't see any reason to do that. Why did we do this in blue? I don't know. It just happened to be the paper I got my hand on when I needed to cut a piece of paper for this. I never know why we do half the stuff we do. All right, so this is going to go on here. Make sure this is the right direction. Yes, okay. So this is going to go on here. But we have to put the magnet on here. All right, so let's do that first. Magnets. They're over here. I need little and I need thin. Well, where have my magnets gone? Oh, where can they be? Just look for where everything is lumped up together. That would be where the magnets are, right? Who can't magnets? Let me grab a couple of these little suckers. You need 2, not 3. Okay. All right, so these are neodymium magnets. They will not stick to each other on this side, but they will on that side. Jumpy little suckers. So we have to make sure that we have them going in the right direction because they're going to get put right here. All right. So, hey, first things first, I'm going to get a sticky dot. A little itty bitty sticky dot. A little itty bitty sticky dot. Sticky dot, sticky dot. A teeny little sticky dot. All right. So I'm going to put the little sticky dot on the magnet. Then I'm going to take the little magnet and put it where I want it to be. Here. Good enough. Then I'm going to put a sticky dot on this one. Here. Stay magnet. Okay. Now, before I put this together, I want it to be square. Then I'm going to press this down. No. What happened to my sticky dot? There we go. Put that there. Bring this down. Okay. They weren't lined up. It moved. All right. It's like 2 sticky dots. But is that going to hold that there? Probably freaking not. So, I'm going to use some low tack. To cover it. Okay. All right, so now we have, yay, now we can glue this piece of paper in. Because our dot needed to be underneath it. It's okay if you're using, Velcro, but if you're using magnets, hide that crap. I don't use magnets that often, I just don't. I don't. Okay, so I put this on here. Yes, okay. Then this is cut crooked because the paper, it doesn't fit through the machine right. So it's a little crooked. Sorry. All right, and then this piece is wider.
Wait, I said.
He's having none of it. All right, so this one is the 3 3/4. This is the one we have to cut at 3 1/2. So we're going to do 3 3/4.
Wait, I said.
I'm going to go at 4. And then I'm going to have...
All right, you outside.
All right. Inking. Probably should have checked this first. Okay. All right, we're going to glue this one in. No magnet required. Yeah, if you get these particular type of magnets, neodymium, yes. And I have to say, one thing that I've learned about them is if you don't want to use as many magnets as you like you would have to use 2 on each piece. If you don't want to use 2 on each piece, there is something you can do. Washers. Buy small washers. Put a small washer like on this part, and then put the magnet on that part, and it'll still work. I've done it a few times. All right, so this is the part. See, this is crooked, so it's going to all look kind of a little funky, but we're going to make it happen. This on the inside is where this is going to go, right here. So I'm going to glue that in now. No, I'm not, because we're going to make this hidden. Stop that. We're not doing that. All right. So with that, we're at this one and this one. These 2 pieces here are going to have to either be covered or left, that way. I'm going to ink this, though, because it's driving me nuts. All right. We are going to get a piece of paper because we're going to have to cut this with the die. This whole thing is so wonky. I probably should have cut it straight, but what the hell? We're just putting it together, right? We're just playing with it. You can see it here. See this one side? It cut at an angle because it wasn't in the machine straight, because the machine wasn't wide enough. So we're just working around it for now. So everything's wonky. Yes, it's the wonky donkey of journals. Yaw, yaw. All right. So there, we're going to cut this. We have a few images to choose from. Where's the die? Here it is. Okay. So we're going to cut it this way. So I'm just going to cut this one. So let's go ahead and take that out. I don't have to be perfect on these cuts because it's going to run through the machine. And I want to cut it this way. I'm making sure that I'm cutting it in the right direction, because it's going to go like that in order to be lined up properly. So I'm going to cut it that way. Okay. And this is just 20-pound paper. Yeah, I didn't put anything in the machine, so it's just regular paper today. Yeah. They're also very thin, very thick. These are very, very thin. Neodymium magnets are very, very thin. They're like a millimeter, 2 millimeters. They're the same ones that I use on my board. So, you know, you can see these are pretty strong. Hi, Ubber. All right, so we're going to get rid of that and get this out of the way. Let's bring this puppy back over. Ink this, and then we'll put it on, and then I'll do one for the inside too. Now, they do sell some of them that are matched pairs that already have adhesives and everything on them. But with the neodymium ones, I have found that, like, if I don't use tape, if I want to like glue a circle over, like, let's say I forgot to put this on, so I had to put a circle of paper over the top of it in order to cover it. Even through scrapbook paper, you know, like cardstock, it'll still stick. So, all right, so we're gonna put this on. Quick. All right, let's get this on here.
Gin.
It's a little wonky because it's not cut straight. I might recut this because it's not cut straight. There's not a lot I can do about it either. It's really wonky. All right, we will get it figured out. There's my magnet. There's this. Slide that back. It's just really hard to line it up because like that is perfect, but you can see it's not. I'm gonna have to cut this again and redo it, I think, to see how off it is at the bottom. It's because when I cut this, like I said, I should have cut it in the bigger machine, and I didn't. And this die is exactly 6 inches wide. So we're gonna probably recut this so that we can make it work. And then I'll glue all this stuff back on and we'll look at it again. But what we're really working on here is doing this. And this is gonna allow us to do a hidden spine. Because we're gonna rope this in. And then we're gonna attach this. You'll see. Yeah. Like, how off is this thing? Okay, so we know that end and this end would be right. Oh, it's really off. Look at. It's really off. So yeah, I'll recut the base and we'll start this over. No big deal. I'll get my magnets out of it and everything, and I'll redo it. Just not right now because I gotta go get the bigger machine. I gotta go get the big pink mega cutter. I hate that thing. All right. Yeah, it will, because it's not gonna line up no matter what I do. It's not gonna stand up because this side is raised off the ground about an eighth of an inch. It's off by about an eighth of an inch. And so because it's cut at an angle kind of weirdly, if I try to line it up and get it more perfect, then see how it kind of goes from being a rectangle to being like a trapezoid? It just, yeah, it's going to make a pain in the butt. Don't worry. I'll just recut it, and I'll recut all of this and put this on so that it's all straight. Because you can see like where it, so I will get all of this straight because I get this line straight. Because that line it goes like this. And this one seems to come up a little bit. So, we'll get it figured out. I will recut it with the right machine. And we'll get all of this handled. Because watch, if I put this, which we know this is a straight line. If I put this on here, and then we look at this, it goes from just below to above. The bottom is even worse because here it follows the line and you can see it starting to go up, and it goes up almost a quarter of an inch. Yeah, my copycat's gonna fall. Oh, you know what? Oh my God. She's now doing a weekly ephemera challenge. Yeah. Let her have at it. I don't know. Maybe she plans her stuff, more than 6 months in advance, because I plan mine 6 months in advance. Maybe she plans hers more than 6 months in advance. I really don't know it, and I'm copying her. I don't know. All right, guys. I'm going to scoot on out of here. I got to get to the post office today, and I need a haircut because left to my own devices, my bangs are down below my nose, and they get caught in my glasses, and they drive me crazy. So I will print up the rest of this set so that we can use it. I do have some stickers that will work with this, and I will recut the base, and we'll start this again at another time. Tonight, I have a project to do just so that, there's something going on here on the desk, because y'all just don't want to look at this, just my mat. So I always do something small while we're, and I might do this. I don't know. But I have another one kind of ready to go. Let me grab a bag for this real quick. An envelope, something. Here, we'll put it in here so I can set it next to the desk. Okay, so we're going to put this in here so that I remember to cut the paper. I have it already in the print file. I just need to do it. Maybe we'll pick a better base color too. So I don't know why, but I think that this would be a better base color on something other than this blue. Or maybe the ink is wrong. I don't know. But all right, I'm going to put the dye in here too. Grab the rest of it. Okay. So I may work on this tonight, but and I have to get a nap because I didn't go to bed till 2:30 this morning, and I was up at 7. Yeah. All right, so I got this sitting right here. So I remember. I'm going to put it right here. This will annoy the cat. There we go. Okay. Put this up. Put this away. We don't need to go over all the stuff. You guys know what we're doing, right? Right. Get your journal suggestions, your pick a journal suggestions in by the 21st of next month. We're going to do this real quick, though, because, you know, I said every time we went live, we'd do it. All right, let's pick one. All right. Bye, honey. There's your line of garbly-goop. All right, ladies, I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to tell me whether you think it's true or that it is an urban myth. Humphrey Bogart's trademark lisp was the result of a World War I shrapnel injury. Humphrey Bogart's trademark lisp was the result of a World War I shrapnel injury. Did he get hurt in World War I and that's why he lisps? Is that true or is it an urban myth? Give me your best guess. This one's hard. All right, ladies, I'm going to put in some garbly goo. And then I'm going to refresh to make sure that everybody got an answer. That was going to get in an answer. All right. So I have one for urban myth and one for true. So let's take a look. Humphrey Bogart's trademark lisp was the result of a World War I shrapnel injury. Is that true or an urban myth? It's a myth. The combat story was a fiction created by Warner Brothers. Bogart got his lisp from a childhood accident. But, you know, they wanted him to seem cool, so I know everybody left. And it's not their problem. All right, so Mari got this one. And Mari, what letter would you like? Because this is a wild card. You would like the B. You have a B, my dear. All righty. I have to make a new score sheet, though, because this one is too small for everybody who's playing. All right, so you guys know all the deal, you know, but if you're new and you're watching this and, you know, you would like to become part of our community, fantastic. All you have to do is just, you know, push a button, subscribe, share, give it a thumb one way or the other. I don't care either way. Check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel or scoot on over to my Facebook group, which you can find by cyber stalking me through the link section below. Just go down to the description and click more, and it's going to tell you every single thing you want to know about me. It is. It's going to give you my email address, my Facebook group, everything. So go down there, check all that out. Pick up some free stuff over on my Ko-Fi and my Patreon. Until I see you again, stay warm, stay hydrated, and stay well. I love you guys. Bye, ladies.